lonely here, where we have our lovely, lovely gravedigger. Yes, she's right here. I thought it was Nicholas. I was looking like, wait a second, is that a freaking knife? I literally thought that for a second. Your hair? Yeah. That would be funny. It's like, oh yeah, she's locking in my hair. Oh, that's right. Such a pretty. That's right. It's such a pretty shade of red. Is all. I just thought. Huh. Um. Well, it's just a fancy. You don't have to let. If not, if you don't want to, but I thought it might help you relax. You're feeling under the weather. I've heard it's supposed to be soothing. Maybe. That is what the gravedigger said. But you have a disconnecting feeling. She's also the one lacking solace here. I'm gonna freaking drop the sound, damn it. Cause I'm more important on this channel. I'm the voice that entertains. She's not quite so selfish as she would like you to think. But she has been very good at you. And has done so very much for you. That you do not want to bargain. Yeah. Bargain her this burn her this self indulgence. Oh, no. You'd rather think he deserves it. You agree, therefore, to a request. And upon doing so, you are certain you have made the right choice. Your host, no wait, wrong one. Your hostess is lights up immediately in the moment which makes you blush. Oh, thank you. It'd be my honor. Now let me fetch the brush. The gravedigger retreats from the room in a hurry, but returns soon. Therefore, holding in her right hand, the promised brush. This artifact acquired at the gravedigger then settled herself upon your bed by your side. She looks at your hair for a few moments. Her expression is reprehensive. Something else. Then she announces that she will begin. The gravedigger leans in. The wooden frame of the bed creaks under her weight. A creak which melds the silence of breathing outdoors. You can feel the bristles of the brush running through your hair. It is soothing now. So much so, it makes you shiver. The sensation is a pleasant one. And what nostalgia. Did your mother do this for you? Wonder when you were a little girl. If she did, it must have been when you were a very little girl. You have not seen your mother in quite some time. Not after you enrolled in that conservatory, whatever that is. I'm assuming it's some sort of schooling area. Oh, you have such lovely hair, dear. It's soft, just like silk. Not at all like mine. Mine's so coarse. Eh, this gentle voice draws you out of your vague, half-formed reminiscence. Aw, kinda happy. It sounds as though the gravedigger is lost in nostalgia of her own. As her voice, when next she speaks, is so dreamy. I thought my mother used to brush my hair. I think my mother used to brush my hair. Like this for me, back when she was still alive. Must have been a long time ago though. It's funny. It's funny you think as the bristles of the brush continue to slide through your tissue. It traces that you and the gravedigger could both be reminiscent in the tedium about your respective mothers. Perhaps there is something maternal in the act of brushing one's hair, which is one summoning for such images. Sadly, no one really brushes my hair. No one really does. I have to brush my own. I would not know personally. I cannot remember my own mother at all. I don't think I liked having my hair brushed very much. I don't think I like having my hair brushed very much. The caretaker continued. Her breath warm, but warm against your exposed nape of your neck. My mother used to complain that I squirmed too much. I can't remember that. She always told me to sit still, though it wasn't my fault. I squirmed. She used too much fuss. Now that is curious. Okay, that would make sense. She sounds as though the resemblance of the gravedigger and not particularly fond of after all. Did she not get along with her mother? It's a possibility. I can't rightly say. Gravedigger replied in a somber sort of voice. I was young when, like I said, when she died. I really don't remember her too well. I must have accidentally pressed the wrong button, damn it. Like, the buttons are pretty close together. I checked, I did feel I pressed two buttons. So, didn't really skip too much. But I don't think she ever had that much time. She was just too busy. With all the cooking and cleaning. Oh, and looking after my baby brothers. Huh. Let me check quick. That's fine. But she had time enough despite the brushing your hair. Yeah, just surprising at times. You'd expect much, much more. No, it wouldn't take that long, would it? She did what she felt she had to. make me look presentable. Okay? That it really not that it really worked. It wasn't that I wasn't like the other girls in the village. See, I who looks and sit indoors, who like to sit indoors with their mothers and do. I'd always loved the outdoors. Hell yeah! At least that's a decent hobby to have. It's also healthy too to be outside. I do so much stuff outside. My father said and inherited that from him. Right, rightfully, the gravedigger smiled. That you can see it was worth your back facing her. Here's some of the back. I'll be back. I'm back. Must have been done. I heard something move back there. Why? All because I'm in purgatory doesn't mean I have stuff here. My mother said I wasn't very well, my lady. She didn't like that I was always crisscrossed around outside. After my father watching as he dug graves. Well, it's gonna happen one way or another. She said it wasn't appropriate. Like I was some sort of princess wearing a fine dress. Gravedigger snorted. I used to be muddy, yeah. I used to get a bit muddy, yes. And maybe I did get furs in my clothes and kinda in my hair, but it shouldn't have mattered. I ain't stopping. Let me get outside at some point. Not like I've ever had any hopes of marrying a princess. No matter what my mother said. But still, she hoped she'd had a lot of hopes. My mother's high hopes. Yeah. I think she might have restrained my father, maybe. Resented my father, maybe. For working such a menial job. Our profession is an honest one, but it's never made much money. Well, someone has to do it. I think my mother was hoping for free jewels and dresses and I don't know. She always had ideas. Her head was full of fairy tales. It was a shame, I suppose, that her reality didn't match up with what she wanted. I didn't match up to what she wanted, or at least not yet. The bitterness in here, his voice, is unremarkable. How much so you want to console her? What would you say to her, though? You never met your companion's mother. You never will either. Yeah, she's dead. A little hard to me to someone that's dead. That's how they're skeleton after all these years. Her cold, inert body has been laying in the grave, buried beneath the tombstone for a decade. over a decade, you have no way of descripting whether your companion's mother truly caused and cared for her. A parent has to care for their child at some point. They fall over? Okay, now laugh. If they can get up, they fall over. Ha! You're fine. That's the story. You don't have intelligence. You don't have intelligence enough, however, to understand that poorly, though your condolences can cause more harm than good. Huh. You would not like it if people tried to reassure you that, of course, your father loved you really. If he loved you, then why did he send you away from home? Or reasons? Why did he never send you any letters? You know, he was worried about his finances, but that seems a poor excuse to pretend that his only daughter didn't not exist. As for your own mother, meanwhile, she was nice. At least you think she was. But she was woefully inefficient. Inefficient. Though she was normally an adult, she always believed before your father. Judgment. Well, judging by the time frame, it would make sense. And mind you, I'm assuming this game takes place in like the medieval era. Let's assume Europe. Makes it easier. It would make some sense for that time period. It would make some sense for that time period. At least this visual novel is, as far as no, accurate. I don't really look too much into the history that could do that. But I'm only going by assumptions here, so yeah. You think that she was afraid of him? Oh, like I said, time period. That's massively different than nowadays. But I think this is the best time for me to end the episode anyway. I hope all you guys have a great month and a great day too. Well, I question what this visual novel's planning to do. I'll see you guys next time.